Okay, folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier. Just saw The Flash 2023, and then I did a little read me up, I believe, online about the Ezra Miller controversies and so forth, which I actually had read about before and just kind of forgot until I started watching the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the fucking guy with all the problems and so forth. So I'm going to do a kind of a mixed review here, a review and then an analysis of some of my thoughts on the situation. And look, I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know all these people involved, but first off, did I like the movie? Oddly, I have mixed feelings about the movie. I kind of liked the movie and I didn't like the movie at the same time. If you haven't seen it yet, kind of like if you feel like you need to go see it because it's the in thing to do, then go see it. If you don't. I wouldn't give it a strong positive. I wouldn't give it a strong negative.
But in another universe, I might give it a strong positive, or I might give it a strong negative.
And therein lies the trouble with this thing, folks. First off, I'm watching this goddamn movie. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes long. There's 20 minutes of previews. And I'm thinking, well, shit, I saw a lot of this in the fucking Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse fucking thing 2 weeks ago. Okay? So many elements in this Flash movie, storyline-wise, storytelling-wise, are right there in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
So the Marvel-DC rivalry continues. And advantage Marvel.
Because their movie came out first, so all these things like multiverse and spaghetti strands and fucking canon and this must happen and you must let your parents die and all this goddamn shit that we see in this movie. We've already seen it 2 weeks ago in the Spider-Man movie, but
Spider-Man came out first.
Then we get all this goddamn watch the movie and look, I feel like I'm watching J.J. Bullock from fucking Too Close for Comfort as the fucking Flash. This Ezra Miller, they, whatever the fuck, okay, he is a fucking pain in the ass. He's good at times, but he kind of feels like he should be fucking Matthew Broderick in an 80s fucking romantic comedy as like a side character, or John Cryer in fucking Pretty in Pink or whatever the fuck. I mean, I don't see leading man coming off of this gentleman, but the Hollywood assholes in charge of this fucking thing apparently do. But he's gets to be quite annoying. I thought I just didn't buy him as a fucking leading man in a goddamn superhero movie. Call me fucking crazy. The 2 seconds of Christopher Reeve at the end had more machismo than this fuck. And upon reading about his antics, his legal antics, what was the funniest goddamn thing? Wherever I read the fucking article, it was a pretty detailed article. I don't want to mislabel or fucking represent whatever it was. It was a online article, and they said, oh, Ezra Miller goes by they, them. Okay, fine. And then they're quoting a woman who apparently was choked by Ezra Miller in some type of situation. And when she's saying he and him and his, when she's saying that in her quote, they're taking out the he, him, and his and putting the brackets with the they. Oh, goddamn K. So it's more important that we honor this fuck's choice of pronouns, his plural choice of pronouns for one individual, which makes no goddamn sense. As a person who got a goddamn English degree, okay? I can tell you it makes no fucking sense. But it's more important to honor him and his goddamn pronoun choice than this woman who's getting fucking choked. Her goddamn quote. What if she is offended that you've misquoted her because she said he and him? Hey, if that's what she said, then why doesn't she have the right to speak with her goddamn words? Enter Jordan Peterson. Christ, what a piece of shit world we're in when we have to protect this Hollywood fuck's goddamn choice of pronouns rather than this poor woman's throat. So I don't know what the fuck I don't know how to feel anymore about anything. Just the goddamn world is so fucking weird now.
It must be a multiverse.
Whatever the fuck. God damn it. So, I don't know. I mean, I fell asleep for about 15 minutes. I woke up. The movie was pretty interesting. I mean, for what it's goddamn worth, I understand. Okay, we're in a multiverse, so it's like, okay. Can we get over this fucking multiverse thing already, for Christ's sakes? The goddamn butterfly effects. Same thing in the fucking Spider-Man movie, okay? We have to drag out every asshole that played Batman. Here's Michael Keaton. Here's George Clooney. Here's fucking Ben Affleck or Affleck. We have to drag out fucking Supergirl from the 80s. How many fucking people watched that movie? 12? So it's all a bunch of shit. We saw the same goddamn thing with Spider-Fuck 2 weeks ago. And now we're supposed to sit through this bullshit with this freak who's going around stealing alcohol, choking innocent women, and demanding we use his fucking pronouns. Well, fuck you. That's my pronoun, Ezra. You fuck. You feminine fuck. So there you goddamn go. That's what I thought of this piece of shit film. I actually liked it. I'm playing a supervillain. I'm giving you my fucking rendition of a supervillain who's obliterating the goddamn film.
But in another universe, I'm a Superman who loves the fucking film.
So, whatever the fuck. I thought it was okay. Didn't like it, didn't hate it. Somewhere in the goddamn middle. That's about fucking it. That's my opinion on this fucking fuck. This Ezra Miller fuck gets the world served to him on a goddamn silver platter, and they fucking doesn't deserve it. I fucking do. I should be the star of this goddamn Marvel, DC, whatever the fuck it is, universe. I should be the fucking star. But you Hollywood fucks always look out for your weird fucking friends and cast the same assholes each and every goddamn time.
But in another universe, maybe I'm the star of this goddamn movie.
Whatever the fuck.